gonna let the intro go a moment. Hello and welcome to Pokemon D&D Team Rocket. Uh, like, subscribe, comment, help us towards that like goal. And I counted an hour ago, we are at 928 likes. So that's 72 away from our goal of 1,000 before we watch a season of One Piece. Deadline being on Tuesday or Monday night. Last time on Team Rocket D&D, after fighting each other on which way to go in the boat, you guys ended up in Sandgem Town. Then you went to the east and caught some Pokemon. Then went north, caught some Pokemon, or killed them. I don't remember.
Caught and killed.
Then you guys then ventured into Jubilife City. It is a bustling town. There's a radio station, Pokemart, Pokecenter, tons of tall buildings. Um, a route to the north, route to the east, and a gate to the west. What do you guys want to do? Preferably no encounters.
One of us was going this, or we were going this direction because there were people who. Well, okay, I don't remember if we were going this direction correctly, but we were told to go looking for some people. I know I think if I remember correctly, it was something about buddy girls with me. Someone else was being asked to go around and commit hate crimes. And then I can't remember what the third one was.
I honestly don't remember. I think somebody had to do with Officer Jenny.
Oh, right. We were going all ACAB. Got it. All right. So which one do we want to commit arson on first?
Yes.
Good answer. I like it.
Can't argue.
Well, first things first. I put on a wig with a mullet. If I'm doing any crimes, I'm going to make sure it's the other guy who gets the problem.
You should. If that's the case, we should probably think about disguising as the goody two shoes.
That's what he is doing with the mullet.
I never saw who you guys fought, so I can't disguise you guys, but I know who I can disguise as. In the meantime, there's 20. In the meantime, we should try to figure out what we want to do. we were going to steal, basically hunt down people who were the half Pokemon types. And it sounds like we want to take it or make problems for Jet. Did you? I don't know. We also might be supposed to go tell Giovanni what happened, but I don't think that went well, so let's not.
Agreed. I get it.
We'll let Giovanni know when it becomes relevant. In the meantime, he can find us. He's got a whole organization that reports to him.
I mean, he's allowed Jesse and James to go by for years without doing anything, right?
Was that more letting them go by, or was that more like, I don't want to deal with these people, so I'm just going to ignore them?
I'm pretty sure he says that at some point. I know he says multiple times, "Who are you?"
Okay, Jubilee. Is this... Okay, I need to double check. This is... Is this where the the city where they make, or like, Jubilee is Gold Silver, the one that has the TV tower on it, right?
Yeah, that's Jubilife is in Sinnoh. It's
okay.
where you get the Poketch.
Okay. So I think I have an idea for a crime.
Spit it out.
We'll burn down the Poketch building.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just say it's one of the big apartment buildings. Do you guys go in or do you just set fire outside?
Seeing as I don't have any flying types, probably not a good idea to start the fire inside the building. However, I am an idiot. And then we're going to go with what's more fun. So I go inside the building.
You know what? Let's roll to see if you're smart enough. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay, I rolled
That one.
I rolled a 10, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, I have a negative intelligence. That's a 9.
Yeah, you think that just because you set the fire, you have video game logic and it won't hurt you since you're the one that activated it?
It doesn't hurt my Charmander. He's got that fire on his tail at all times.
If it doesn't hurt Charmander, it shouldn't hurt me. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone got their Charmanders?
I got my Charmander.
Hey, do you guys go to one to each floor, or do you just set fire to the bottom?
I want to find an empty office room to start the fire in. And I'm totally okay being seen because I got this awesome disguise, which I don't actually know how well it is. Well, let me roll that real quick. Okay, that's a... I get advantage on this, so let's just see. Yeah, okay. That's a 15 plus 4, so okay, not that great. 19 on the disguise check. So try to look like one of the goody two-shoe guys that I fought earlier.
let's see, who do you encounter first? I made a list of 20 randomized NPCs. So every time you encounter somebody, I'll roll to see which one. In the bottom level, you notice there's a kind of middle-aged half-orc. Very skinny and small for normal half-orc. Gray skin, or gray skin color skin, medium brown hair, and I can't remember, would that be a wisdom check? See if he can see through you.
I think it would be it's either I think it's a passive perception. So if he's not trained in it, yeah, wisdom check.
What did he roll?
19.
Yeah, he thinks he doesn't notice anything. I rolled a 5.
Okay. I am. Okay, does this guy look like he's got anything in it of importance that I would care about? And in focus of my mission of burning this building down.
Yeah, he's actually an alchemist. So he has a whole bunch of chemicals. He has like a lab that right in the bottom, in the complete open for some reason.
Guy got kicked out of the lab for I don't know, mouthing off.
For exploding toilets.
My kind of man. Okay.
That's a story I heard from Mike today while we were out and about. You might want to ask him.
All right. So does he? We were joking about him being kicked out or whatever, but does he look disgruntled? Like, does he seem upset with like the people around him right now?
Trying to see if anything is said of that sort in his description. Isn't. I'd say he's very well kept.
Okay, the next question I have is, if he's wearing a lab coat and this is like a, somewhat important building, does it look like he's got like a key card or like a badge on him? Like hanging from a lanyard or something? Or from his, or like on his lab coat?
You know what? Let's just say, because I rolled very bad on intelligence, it's hung up, it's hung up on a hook right beside the door.
Oh my god. Okay. 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 All right. Actually, I don't actually have good persuasion, so I'm just gonna try to like nonchalantly walk up and staying out of his sight. So rolling a stealth check here to try to grab the key card. Okay, that's a 23.
Yeah, only thing that would have caused him to see you is if I rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat 10.
Okay. Great. So I have some. I might have some security that, or something to get me through security, or lock any, key doors. I I'm gonna leave. Talking to someone is not going to help my arson plans. So I'm just gonna continue on and try to find see if I can uh find a office that's unattended at the moment, or failing that, we're just gonna have to figure out how to set fire to this place from the bathroom.
Yeah, you go to the second floor. You don't. It's just like a stairwell where you don't have to go to the other end of the room. It's just continual. First one, you notice a lot of people in it. Second one, it's empty, but there is or it's not empty, but there is somebody remember the number 3 if it come back to the arc.
Okay. So the next room is mostly empty.
Besides a half elf asleep.
Okay. I'm a terrible person, so this isn't gonna be that. This is. I should feel bad about this. I really should, but I'm not going to. I'm going to actively choose not to feel bad about this. Before I go into the room, I make sure I have my Charmander out. And give, the universal sign for stealth, bigger than the lips. And then we go into this office room. And try to find. I'm going to look in, see if I can find anything flammable. Is the guy asleep on a bed, or is he asleep at his desk?
Let's just say, that for the sake of what you want to do, he's on a bed of hay. For some reason, bed of hay, 3rd floor in the apartment.
Okay, see, I was going to grab a bunch of. I was thinking a bunch of trash, put it under the bed, have the Charmander light the fire, then smoke screen in the room so the guy freaks out and runs out of the room. But if he's on a bed of hay, again, I'm choosing not to feel bad about this. I should feel bad about it, but we're gonna just take anything that could be considered an accelerant, and I have Charmander light this guy's bed on fire. And then once it kicks off, I have him use smoke screen. I acknowledge I am doing a very dumb thing here.
You know what? I rolled close enough to a nat 1. I'll make it a nat. Everything's burning around him and he does not wake up.
Pretty sure this is a war crime.
Pretty sure?
Take long. Then, you know what? Seeing as that went so well. Oh my god. I think it's time to find another road to start lighting up on fire. By the way, while I'm doing this, what are you guys doing?
Watching.
Just watching.
Sitting outside with a couple beers, just like, well, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, as
No, I'm being sneaky behind you.
Okay.
I'm just outside watching to make sure no cops or anything pull up.
Well, one of us is supposed to take out an Officer Jenny, so...
That's why you think I'm outside watching.
Fair, okay.
Okay, as you start heading up the stairs, you hear a cry from down below. As the half-orc you ignored notices fire or smoke coming down from the seams of his roof.
Yeah, that's... This was gonna get noticed eventually. That's why I'm trying to start a second one, so that way people are like, oh god, there's this fire, and then the second fire keeps going, and then that should give us enough time to let the entire place burn. I did not say escape.
You then go to the fourth floor. You encounter the thing at the very bottom of my list. I didn't do anything special for a nat 20. But I should have done something like you encountered Gary. Or you encountered Cynthia. You
encounter a very pissed off Mewtwo.
If I saw you two, I'm turning around and walking away.
Walking or running?
Running.
That's a terrible idea. He sees it, he'll know that you're prey if you run.
Okay, never mind, I'll walk away.
This is actually perfect.
I'll pretend I'm blind.
As you go up, you notice that there's now a badge check-in. And in front of you is a very old female leonin. Basically a humanoid lion.
Okay, I have the badge, so I go up to her and be like, I show her the badge and say, hey, I got asked to pick something up from them in here.
Give me another deception check.
Do I get my advantage for pretending to be someone else for my actor feat?
Yeah.
Thank God, because that was a 1. 17.
Hey, she lets you through.
Okay.
This is why I said it's perfect. She then sees smoke coming down, and she runs down to the 3rd floor. Unless if you guys want to follow her, you won't see her till you're on your way back down.
Okay.
Was it Officer Jenny?
No.
This badge station, does it have, is it like a desk? Specifically a wooden desk?
You know what, sure.
I'd like that on fire. Charmander. I get my Charmander and find any papers to use as a starter and start burning it.
Hey, there's one more floor.
It's gone well so far. I'm gonna keep pushing it.
Okay, top of the floor is the suite.
Okay, am I that dumb or am I that dumb?
Yes.
Well, Phil, here's the question. Here's the question. Am I dumb enough that I'm not going to? I see these amazing double doors that are probably, giant and ornate, might be made out of some fancy wood. Uh, and do I open it and just go, or think, there's probably no one in there, and just open it up? Or do I say, you know what? Let's just burn the doors and then get the hell out of here?
Yes.
Give me an intelligence check.
Unnatural one. I open the doors.
Hey, inside you encounter another half elf.
Uh,
And he's supposed to be a woodcutter, but exercise since he's in a suite. He's in like $1 million suit.
okay. Uh, uh, so what? I see him and I think quickly and shout, "There's a fire going on downstairs. Everyone needs to get out."
Uh, Give me a deception check.
14.
I'm gonna try a different dice.
You know what? No, I was gonna say technically, uh, in some ways this is a persuasion check because I did not lie, but I prefer the deception check.
You're vagrant, so you're the ones that started it. I see that smirk on your face and that you're enjoying it, just like that imbecilic Leonin security guard we have. Get out of here before I call the cops. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Uh, 11 on perception here. Is there anything in this room, specifically? Oh, wait, what's the range on this? It's not scrolling. Within 60 feet of where I'm at, that I can have my Charmander fire off an Ember before I bolt out the door.
Sure, there's a window with drapes.
I command Charmander to do arson, and then I pick, as soon as he, fires it off, I pick him up and start running out.
Hey, as the building is starting to really catch fire, it's like all three of you get 2 damage of fire.
Fair enough.
Then you guys go down to one floor where this guard post was, and the fire alarm goes off.
I'm just happy it took it that long to go off.
You got 3 more fire damage.
If I make it 6, can I have my Charmander start another mini fire somewhere in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of papers on the security desk that you set aflame.
Okay. I set them aflame and keep going.
And then you go down 1 floor to your second fire. You see the security guard stoking the flames, trying to cause them to go more chaotic. She was a pyromaniac. That's why I said that's perfect.
I once again pause and I join her and have my Charmander fire off another Ember. And then once I start another bit of more fire, then I get going again.
And as you do that, you just hear a scream, a dying scream as the elf that was on the bed is dying.
I should feel IRL. I would feel very bad about this. In character,
No, you wouldn't.
I am very happy.
And as you're about to go down the stairs, you notice fire started to engulf the security guard. Then you go down to the first floor. And do you run out? Or
I pause one more time and have Charmander fire off one last Ember.
at what?
This is awful, and I'm a terrible person for realizing this is an option. At the stairwell.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay. That's a 10. Charmander gets a +7 now, so that is 17.
Yeah, you hit the stairwell, engulfs in flame. As you're running out the door, you notice embers of flame falling down right by the alchemy table.
Kaboom.
You make it out. Or give me a dexterity save. All three.
Okay. I am not trained in, or I do not get that as a bonus. That's why it's not recording. That is 19.
Ops Walker.
What do you want again? Sorry.
Dex
Dexterity
save.
save as the building's coming down on fire.
Nat 20.
That's the wrong fucking base. That's the one. Also nat 20.
Hey, you guys make it out, and you make it a good distance away. The orc that was at the bottom has already escaped. But as you make it a good distance, you hear an explosion as the building just poops. Since there was chemicals on the table.
Good job.
I am you guys turn to see me and I am smoking a cigarette. You have no idea where I got the cigarette. That was a good one.
I'm just gonna look at you, look back at the building, look back at you. It's like using enough explosives. Damn.
As you walk, then you notice fire trucks and whatnot going there, and Officer Jenny, give me one last deception as news crews also come by.
That is 21.
I won't tell you the results, but I really remember them. Nobody traces after you. But that was to see if you're
If you realized I'm in disguise, or if I'm coming from there.
or if you're coming from there, and also if you're in disguise and she believes you look like what you look like.
So I turn to the other two here. I just go, so what do you guys want to do next?
Let's leave that for. I know we started late, but it's already midnight.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright.
That's where we're gonna leave it. Is him asking, "What are we doing next?"
I'm sorry we had to start late.
Do
But
next. Oh boy.
and after causing arson and demolition, we will see what happens next week. Will they get away with it, or will they get an angry call from their boss?
I mean, you don't know.
I might see if I can get Giovanni to come on for a quick message next week.
Oh God.
Go.
I'm already telling y'all now that I'm probably gonna blame one of you.
Blame? We did an excellent job.
If we get in trouble.
Why would we get in trouble? Wasn't his last order to us like to cause mayhem or something on the ship? Well, we got off the ship and now we can still cause mayhem.
Well, I'm just saying, if we get in trouble, I'm blaming one of you too.
There, I'm even telling.
Next, I was left unsupervised.
In my defense, you left me very unsupervised.
I'm telling him right now. Next rocket session, I'll need you to come on and either yell or praise them for blowing up a building.
Yeah.
That's where we'll leave it.
Let me know how he responds to that text.
I'm really hoping I get a random text saying, "What did you do?"
Oh, you know Elusive?
Yeah, that's how I know him.
Ah, I didn't know.
That's why I was confused by the loose SWAT comment. One second, and then we can continue talking once I end this stream.
Oh!
That was our session tonight. We'll see what happens after Arsony and Demolition next week. Remember, like, subscribe, comment. Only 72 away from our current like goal. So keep at it. Join Ski Nerd and I tomorrow to review Heavy Trip. And then our regular sessions Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. Have a good night, everyone.